Nice. Nabeela is now the co-host.
Cool. Okay, I'll start sharing my screen then.
Okay. Nabeela, you're such a smooth one. I'm excited for this, for you to just guide us through. I'm gonna like relax and drink my.
I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a bit worried it will be a bit short, but I'm sure it will be fine.
That's fine. Just gonna see if Zahara and Leonie are able. Leonie's in.
Okay, is that working? Yes.
Yep.
Cool. So should I start or? Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to say hi to everyone, and yeah, it's really cool that you guys are all going to be my stakeholders. I know I already said this, but it's like it amazes me that you guys chose to be a part of Tabry basically, and to help push this forward. So I just want to start it by making sure that everyone like doesn't have any questions or about me, anything Tabry, and yeah. So yeah. Does anyone have any questions about anything at all? Because I'm open to questions. Okay, cool. We can get started then. So I just have a few short activities that I just wanted to do for today, but yeah. So we can start with some questions about, so that will give me an idea of like my customer range, if you get it. But yeah, I just wanted to say the first question is, what is your favorite piece of clothing? If you can grab it and show it if your video is on, but it's fine if you can't do that. But yeah, I just wanted to ask, what is your favorite piece of clothing, and if you can describe it to us. For
I can.
me,
Yeah,
oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, you could. Okay. For me, my favorite piece of clothing is this. I have a green scarf, and I don't know why, but I really like it. It's like it's super. The reason why it's my favorite, which is the second question, is that it's so soft and comfortable. And the third question for my green scarf is, where did it come from? And this is an important question as to why, like, linking to fast fashion and the whole reason of the company. But it's something that, like, a lot of people have clothing and they don't know where it comes from, or like, oh, I don't really remember. And that's the same thing with this green scarf. But yeah, it could be, yeah. And for me, what makes good clothing to me is probably quality. Where it comes from now is where it comes from, but before I knew about fast fashion, it was probably just quality and price and good clothing, like how good I feel wearing it, if that makes sense. But yeah, um my favorite brands are probably, I don't really have any favorite brands. I don't buy a lot of clothing, which is weird because I started this company. But I come from a big family, and that means I just get a lot of hand-me-downs, which is um something I think a lot of us could probably relate to if we have siblings. And how much I usually spend on clothing, again, like I don't buy my own clothes. My mom either buys my clothes, and it's not, I usually don't buy very expensive clothes. I'm not like into designer or anything, but yeah. And yeah, those are the answers, my answers to my questions. But I wanted to see if anyone can answer any of the questions um about them. Yeah.
I could go maybe.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I wait. Yeah. You see this? I really love these type of clothing. They're the satin and the silky
Yeah.
ones. They're really pretty much my favorite. And it's my favorite because it's pretty soft, it's pretty comfortable. I believe that it actually sometimes depends from where it comes from, whether I like it or not. Because sometimes I believe that it's coming from the fast fashion, where the child labor happens and all of that.
Yeah.
But like I am aware anymore where do I buy my clothes from, which actually makes it a good clothing for me because I believe that they're not doing anything harmful. How they wear it, how they are creating it from the industries or so on like that. And my favorite brand maybe Zara, maybe I don't know, but like it's a local brand within us, and it's called Satcher, and
Yeah.
it's because it doesn't have any shipping fee and it's beautiful. And so yeah,
Yeah, that's really cool. I think that's really important as well that you said that um about where it comes from is important for you now as well as, but the thing is sometimes it's like you can't really,
control
sometimes
it.
people can't, yeah, you can't control it, you can't help
So you
if
just
it,
try to do the minimum for it, like
yeah.
not spend a lot. I really believe in that.
Yeah, I feel like affordability, when people are buying clothing, the first thing that they think about is price and what it looks like and probably quality, which is like the main three things. And it's understandable because people sometimes you can't avoid buying from fast fashion. And the problem, the way that I look at fast fashion as a problem, like my issue that I want to solve is that it's such a big problem, and the key to trying to eliminate such a big problem is not to look at it in its giant state. Almost like you want to look at it in baby steps, because if you try and take on something so big, which fast fashion is very like a daunting and overwhelming problem sometimes. And it's like you got to break it up into sizable chunks, and then it's rather than hoping just rather than trying to stop it altogether at once, which is a very hard thing to do and probably nearly impossible. You want to try and slow it down as much as you can and just gradually eliminate it after a while. Because if you try and take it all on at once, it's really hard, which is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, um, well, yeah. So thank you, Malak, for the answers to my questions. Yeah, and then for the second
You're
task,
welcome.
for the second task, I wanted to do a true or false. And on a scale of 1 to 10, before we start, how much do you think you know about fast fashion in a scale of 1 to 10? Leonie says 9. I would say myself probably 6 or 7, just because even though this company is based on fast fashion, it's a growing issue, and there's always more to learn about something, I feel like. Yep, 6 to 8, I feel like, yeah. But yeah, we can move on to the true or false now then. Okay, so there's a bunch of facts or false things on the screen, and I can read them out for you, and you can tell me which ones you think are definitely true. If you don't want to go through all of them, you can tell me things that you think are definitely true or things that you think are definitely false, because you don't, it's quite a few, there's 6 of them there, so you guys can take them on one at a time if you like. So yeah, so the first one, um more than 500 billion dollars of value in the textile industry is lost because of waste. So what do we think on that one?
True.
True. Okay. I'll tell you the answers in the end, by the way, guys. Number 2, over half of fast fashion workers don't receive living wage.
True.
True. True.
I think that's, yeah. I'm not going to review anything yet, but yes. Number 3, the average American throws away about 81 pounds of clothing yearly.
Yeah, probably true too.
81, like in weight, like kilos,
Yeah.
or Great Britain pounds? Okay.
Like, wait, yeah.
No.
You don't think that's true? Okay, so Kosi says no, it's false. Number 4, 1 in 5 cotton products are tainted with slave labor. Now, this is a bit of a big one.
true.
So
I think
says true.
more.
More?
I think it's
Yeah.
more. So maybe like no.
Okay, so false for that one and true, so half there. Number 5, 68% of fast fashion corporations don't maintain gender equality at production facilities.
Definitely.
Definitely. Yep. Okay. Number 6, the last one. 3 out of 5 fast fashion products end up in a landfill.
Hmm.
What do we think?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So
Mm.
the answers are they're all true. So we basically mainly got that right. Yeah, but it's kind of when you look back at the facts, it's kind of it's like can I even go back? I don't know. Let's apparently not. Let's go back. um yeah, here we go. If you look at the facts, it's kind of baffling to think that all of these facts are true. And it's kind of, when you look at some of these ones, 1 in 5 cotton products are tainted with slave labor. And most of the things, again, like when I was saying, when people are looking for shopping, my mum, I know my mum, whenever she wants to buy something, she wants it to be cotton because she doesn't like polyester or something. And I think that's with a lot of people like cotton. And it's not only that the cotton is tainted with slave labor, it's that it takes so much water. So like with the climate, it's also detrimental to be using cotton just as itself. Slave labor, when I say slave labor, that means in the province in China, Xinjiang, there's concentration camps where there's people who are put as slaves, which is really baffling that it happens in this day and age, and it still goes on today. And also the mass genocide that's going on in China, which is again really crazy that it's happening today, 2021. You'd think that this isn't happening, like it's like a modern day Holocaust basically, and it's a very that's why it's such a immense problem, and so it really it's really heart-wrenching, to think that there's people there doing this, and the most we can do is doing this or doing that. And it's like you wish you could help more. I mean, personally for me, I wish I could help more, but that's why I kind of came up with this whole idea, is that I'm trying to do the best that I can for the people who can't do anything. Yeah, I guess. I don't know why I said yeah like that, but yeah. Yeah, they're all true. So the next task I was thinking of is, what do you think of this? Like, I shared what I felt. Like it's very sad to me to think that these are all true, and I want to see what you guys felt about all of these facts being true.
It makes me want to not buy clothes again. But then I also am like, what can we do? How do we directly help and make it fair to buy clothes from somebody from a place that's helpful and supportive? And I don't know, also just like to pull people out of these situations. Is it just us as consumers stopping to make the purchases, or is there something we can even do faster?
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like there's everyone, it just makes you very worried about the problem. And that's why when Tabri comes together, that will be something that people can turn to when they feel this way, and when they start learning a bit more about fast fashion, which is something I hope to do through posts about awareness and spreading the news about fast fashion. In that way, it sparks emotion in people and it makes them want to look for a solution. And there you go, Tabri's there. So yeah, something that I think we can do is to draw what you feel like. And I think this is a good way to understand better how you feel about the problem. And you don't need to show us your drawing. You don't need to do it now either. I feel like this is something you could do by yourself and try and understand better how you feel about this problem. So yeah. So my idea, my plan, like I said before, is that it could be it's going to be a place where people can go turn to when they want to help solve the problem, and somewhere that it will be a safe space for them to shop and do it without remorse and without guilt, and basically shop knowing that this is going to be good, this is going to help someone who needs it as well, because I'm going to be partnering with a bunch of different small businesses that I'm reaching out to now, and they can all be on the website as well, so people who buy from Tabri, I feel like I'm rambling here. People who buy from Tabri will be directly supporting people who are starting small businesses, as in they're supporting their livelihood, they're basically supporting people who use that small business as their living, if you get what I mean. But yeah, and my plan is that gradually people will shift to Tabri instead of shopping from large um large garment retailers, basically, that don't care about their workers and don't care about the quality of products and don't care about the climate that they're ruining with their polyester products or whatever. But yeah, and it makes it so personal between the customer and the person who's making the product that they're buying, and it makes it a community, which is something I want to achieve by the end of um, the first few months, to create a solid community between buyers and sellers and make it more humane. And yeah, so right now I'm working on my website and my app, and I will need your help. It's something, this is the way that we're going to reach so many people. And right now in this digital age, everything's online, and that even like grocery shopping is online. It's really important that the website and the app goes well, and that it reaches a lot of people, and as many people as it can, because there's going to be people who probably are thinking about this right now and want to make a difference, but there's nothing. I've been looking out and there's barely anything, only a few sites here and there that would be offering the kind of things that I'm doing. So it's unique to the person and a unique service that people can go to, basically. And that's why I'll need your help to perfect it and to make it so customers can navigate it easily and it can become a comfortable um, service, basically. And throughout this week, I'll need your help, not only for the website and app, for the pitch as well. So I'll be giving like um, ideas and things, and even personally, like through people like Malik and Leonie and anyone, Zahara, everyone that can help me give constructive criticism of my work and give me feedback on how we can make Tabri to be better and better, and until it's never going to be perfect, but we want it to be as close to perfect as possible, and to help as many people as possible, especially people who are workers and they need a stable job. And that way, through Tabri, we can help them out to um, get that, basically. And again, to spread the word, because we need as many people as possible to be able to help people who are working. I'll also be trying to spread the word through social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, just a bunch of different things that can help spread awareness about the problem, educate, and also get people into Taboo, basically. And yeah, I'll obviously need your help as well, because you guys are such a big part of Taboo and very important to the company. And yeah, same kind of thing as in constructive criticism and feedback to help grow the community and make it as best as it can be. So yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like if we try as hard as we can, and I know it will go somewhere, even to a few people. If it helps at least a few people, I'll be satisfied, you know.
Yeah, to be honest.
Leonie, go ahead.
Leonie said, "I'm not religious, but amen to that."
Tabri helped me. Like my favorite company, and this little brown shirt is coming from this favorite company of mine called Free People. And a lot of my clothes came from there, but I have like through seeing Nabeela and things like realized that they are some of the worst for like basically slave labor and climate change. Like they're bad for the environment too. So just I'm excited for Tabri to help me find like the a replacement brand, because I do want to like be able to shop, but like I definitely don't want to buy things from that place anymore, and so if there's something, I'm excited.
Yeah, I want people to be excited about it. So yeah, thank you, Kosi. And thank you, Malak, and everybody who's coming here and everyone who's in the stakeholder group, even though there's some people that aren't here. Yeah, I just wanted to like spread a little bit. Yeah. So thank you.
So would you like to, our next steps, tell us what we should do next for you.
On my next steps are that I'm going to be like my literal next steps will be working on my pitch and starting to put some body into the website and the app, because I've started them off, and I need to like keep working on them basically. Next steps for you guys would be to give me maybe ideas on how we could spread the word, or other ideas on what other features I could add to make it a bit more unique. Yeah. So yeah.
I love that. I'd love to spread the word and ask like friends of mine, like, where have you purchased? All right, let's find out if that company is like actually good for the world, and then kind of get involved in.
There's a website that I'll be giving into the group chat, the stakeholder group chat, where you can check your brands and see if it's paying its workers and if it's like ethical. But the thing is that it's not about guilting people and saying, oh, why are you buying from these brands are horrible. It's more about saying, I can help you to find a better brand, or why don't you try shop from this brand or this small business maybe that you can help support. Because it's like people can't help it, and the biggest thing about it is like affordability and convenience, which is something that a lot of people like. If you can't like buy something very expensive, but you need something like a coat or something, it's really easy and more convenient to buy from a fast fashion brand, which is understandable, but something that we should try to stop.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Yeah.
Amazing.
I just wanted to ask if there's like any questions for you guys about the business or anything that I could answer. If not, that's all right.
We're excited for you, Nabeela. I'm pretty sure we want to be.
It's gonna be. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say I really love your idea. Like, I actually really am interested in your idea, and I'm really looking forward into it by helping you, supporting your ideas, giving you more options, recommendations, and dislikes, and all of that. Your idea is really amazing, especially that it's just really worldwide right now, and I'm really wishing you all the best with your project, and I really am looking that it could have a great potential. Inshallah.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. But yeah, I really hope that this can go somewhere and like make it so it helps people. I just really want to help people to help people. Yeah.
Totally. And I promise you that no matter what we do, we will be guaranteed for that and rewarded for that. So I believe that it could have such a positive impact.
Yeah, I hope it does. I feel like if I put the best I can into this, something good will come out of it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Really cool. Anything else, Nabeela?
No, I did a really short presentation just to get to teach a little bit about fast fashion and teach a bit about my business, which is what we're here for.
Yeah, you did good. We'll all be in your group waiting for your pitch, and like we'll give feedbacks on the website there itself.
Yep.
thanks everybody. I will close it now. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll see you guys soon, and keep you updated on how everything's coming along for everyone. Yeah.
All right. See you again, I
All right.
guess. Take
Yeah.
care. Bye
See
bye.
you
Stay safe, everybody.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.